Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones no one else can see. You may look calm on the outside, but inside you are carrying stress, confusion, fear, and questions. You pray, you wait, you wonder if God is doing anything at all. And because nothing seems to be changing right away, it is easy to think heaven is silent. But silence does not mean absence, and delay does not mean God is not moving. The Bible shows again and again that God is often working in places you cannot see. He is protecting. He is arranging. He is restraining evil. He is making a way before you even realize you need one. Here are 5 signs heaven may be fighting for you behind the scenes. 1. Doors keep closing even when you wanted them open. At first, closed doors feel frustrating. You wanted that opportunity, that relationship, that plan, that breakthrough. But then it falls apart, and you're left wondering why. Proverbs 16:9 says, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." Sometimes what feels like rejection is actually protection. God can close doors that would have pulled you into harm, confusion, distraction, or unnecessary pain. A closed door is not always a setback. Sometimes it is spiritual protection you do not understand yet. 2. You have peace, even though your situation makes no sense. This is one of the clearest signs God is holding you. Nothing around you has fully changed. The pressure is still there. The uncertainty is still there. But somehow, deep down, you're not falling apart the way you thought you would. Philippians 4:7 speaks of the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. That kind of peace is not normal. It's not something the world can explain. It's a sign that God is steadying your heart while the battle is still happening. When peace shows up in chaos, heaven is closer than you think. 3. You keep getting strength you know you do not have on your own. There are seasons where you should have collapsed by now. By all human logic, you should have quit. You should have broken down. You should have given up. And yet somehow you're still standing, still moving, still praying. Isaiah 40:29 says, "God gives power to the faint and increases strength to the weak." That strength is not coming from nowhere. God often supports his people quietly, not always by removing the battle, but by carrying them through it. If you're still standing in a season that should have crushed you, do not overlook that. 4. The right help keeps showing up at the right time. Sometimes God sends help so precisely that it cannot be ignored. A timely phone call, a needed word, an unexpected opportunity, a person who gives wisdom exactly when you needed it. Psalm 121 says your help comes from the Lord, and often that help arrives through people, timing, provision, and divine interruptions. What looks coincidental may actually be the hand of God working behind the scenes. He knows how to send support before you even know what to ask for. 5. The attack against you seems unusually intense. This may sound surprising, but sometimes increased resistance is a sign that something important is happening. Why? Because throughout Scripture, opposition often rises when God is about to do something significant. In Daniel 10, there was spiritual conflict happening behind the scenes while Daniel prayed. He couldn't see it at first, but heaven was moving. That means intense pressure does not always mean God has abandoned you. Sometimes it means the battle is real because your life, your future, and your calling matter. Not every struggle is spiritual warfare, but sometimes the pressure around you is evidence that heaven is more involved than you realize. So, if you're in a difficult season, don't assume God is absent just because you can't see the full picture. He may be protecting you through closed doors. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep standing, because even behind the scenes, heaven is still fighting for you.